What's up guys, Gemma here and back again for another video, and today I'm going to be talking to you about Metro Exodus and just how disappointing I found it on launch. So I cannot believe I'm going to be talking to you in this capacity about Metro Exodus. I'm also going to be referring to some user reviews on Metacritic in relation to Metro Exodus, and I had high hopes going into this. As you guys know, I stream as well as do videos here on YouTube Gaming, and I really wanted immersion. I wanted immersion. Now I just want to stick a disclaimer in this video before people start to attack me in the comments or whatever. I have no doubt that this will become something great. I think we're due for some patches. It's going to clear up a lot of the issues, but as it stands, it was unplayable for me on stream over the weekend. It was plagued from minute one, and not just plagued for me, but plagued for millions of other people as well, as the official Metro Exodus account tweeted out that they had made a mistake in some of the season pass codes. So people's season pass codes were literally void, like before launch. This is launch day, kind of just like a series of unfortunate events. So that's then getting rectified, and then like a dingbat, I changed the language to Russian. I misread that it said text. I wanted to have Russian voices and English subtitles, and it was just a real tit ache on stream to get it back to English. So off the bat, for me, my experience of Metro Exodus was not rewarding. But how does that translate into gameplay, and what are other gamers thinking about Metro Exodus? Let's dive into Metacritic first, and then I'm going to give some of my thoughts, and as ever, please smash your thoughts below, and let's pray together that this really does become something great. Okay. Now remember, these reviews are on PlayStation 4. I am playing on a PS4 base model, and that is the console that has a lot of the issues according to Digital Foundry, with low frame rates, lots of bugs, lots of issues. Obviously the X is running at the best, followed very closely by the Pro. So there's a lot of 10 out of 10s on here, and I'm thinking, are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me? But we're going to start with a nice 6 out of 10 from this person. This person, KWSTAS, says, I have played a few hours of the game, and though I haven't got a really bad time, I can honestly say that it not fulfills my expectations. I like this game, but didn't actually manage to bring anything new to the table. It has been serious modernisation or refreshment of the game. It feels clunky, and in general a little bit of the same old Metro games, only with better graphics, not with a better design overall. Unfortunately, it might be okay as an indie game, but it can't come close to the serious AAA shooters, so it shouldn't be full price. Now, there's a word in this person's snippet, and I'm going to refer to that word clunky, because I kept saying on stream over and over that the shooting mechanics feel very, very clunky. Now, I had to change some, I changed the controller layout. That didn't seem to work. There seems to be a massive input lag for things like crouching, bringing your gun into an aiming position. And again, I'm on base PS4, I cannot comment for other consoles, and it just seemed like it lacked fluidity, completely lacked fluidity. I mean, the game was so bad that I had to switch to Apex Legends halfway through the stream, and going from Metro Exodus across to Apex Legends, oh my god, it felt buttery smooth, let me tell you. So I completely agree with what this person said about Metro Exodus feeling a little bit clunky, and like I said, this person on launch, it may change for this person, has given it a 6 out of 10. Now another person here, Arthur Maxson, says 0 out of 10. Worst game of the year, should have spent money on something far better by comparison, such as Fallout 76 LMAO. And I actually said in my stream that Fallout 76 felt more stable and they were having server issues to deal with. There were no servers on this because it's on Metro Exodus, because it is just an offline game. But yeah, I don't think it's a 0 out of 10 by any stretch of the imagination, and I definitely don't think it's the worst game of the year. And yeah, if you want to, I mean, this person needs to get a refund, clearly. Let's switch to some more. There are 3 others on here that are clearly peed off with Metro Exodus. Suhar1 says, terrible rust dub, terrible game in all, give me my money back, and please, for all gods, do not create Stalker 2. So this person's pretty peed off. Again, we got Zaydilts. This game is insanely bad. It's badly designed, it contains enemy respawns, small logs made unpassable walls, shooting is merely bad. So it sounds like this person is experiencing a lot of bugs. What with the kind of unpassable walls and etc. Now, I'm going to show you some footage, or you know, throughout this video of me playing Metro Exodus, and I came across a part, and it was the part with the train. It was about an hour and 15 minutes in. There was the train, and there were some enemies either side of the train, and there was loads and loads of fog. Now, hold that thought, because in Digital Foundry's video, they made specific reference to that part of the game, like where the PlayStation 4 base model dropped to 16 frames per second, and a lot of bugs were reported by Digital Foundry on that part of the game. Now, for me, what I found, the controls seemed to get a hell of a lot more clunky. Maybe that was because of the frame rate drop, and also, like, my character would just freeze, and then the enemy would come right up to me and be like, where is he, you know, and I'm like, I couldn't move, I couldn't do anything. It was an absolute cluster F, and I found that the more I got into combat, the more my character started to freeze in this particular part of the game. So I restarted my game, and lo and behold, the game was unloadable. Like, if I wanted to continue with Metro Exodus, not that I did, but if I wanted to continue Metro Exodus on that stream, I would have had to have started again. I want to reiterate this one more time. I hope Metro Exodus patches this game. I hope the game becomes patched, and I hope I will be able to continue my series on live stream. I felt disappointed. There were a lot of people in chat that were saying that they were glad that they tuned into my stream because they were going to buy it, and then there were people that were saying they were glad that they actually cancelled their pre-order. So it is not a great start. It is not a great start if you're a season pass holder. It is not a great start if you change the language to Russian like me, like I did. And it is not a great start if you're playing through on the base models, Xbox One, PS4, because that is where people are reporting the most bugs, which is a damn shame. I have never played a video game on launch, and this includes Fallout 76, with so many issues it becomes unplayable. It's a joke. Now, I think we have to be fair to Metro Exodus, and if we're referring to Metacritic, we need to refer to some of the higher you know, the higher rated reviews. I'm going to read out some 10s, but first I'm going to give you a summary of what Ken Mill said here. Ken Mill rated it 7 out of 10, and Ken Mill said, I absolutely loved the first 2 Metro games, but this one is a disappointment. The pros are nice graphics, enjoyable combat if you have ammo, and the cons are guns refuse to fire, brackets Gatling gun, endless conversation that is plain and boring, ridiculous load times, press and hold square, why not just press, poor objective information, even on normal difficulty the search for ammo it's difficult. I like the fact that they've made reference there to why do you have to press and hold square to say like exit a cutscene, why not just press it? Yeah, that doesn't add any value. I think in video games, if a certain mechanic is a certain way, I want it to add value. I don't just want it to be like a defunct, weird, questionable function like that. So I think that's quite interesting. But nonetheless, I did say, to be fair, we're going to read out some 10s. So, We're going to read out Jason19, give it a 10 out of 10. Such an awesome game, especially in the environment and gun animations and the story. Remember, these are comments from launch day. This person said Freedom 5. Damn first Metro games, and I played it. It was so damn amazing. 1, best shooter game of the year so far. 2, amazing graphics. 3, sounds, music, and story and gameplay. 4, worth every penny. I pre-ordered the game. Must try. Plus. Again, this person's obviously very passionate about playing it on the PS4. That's fine. It doesn't really add much substance to. What is it about the story you like? What is it about the gameplay you like? What is it about the sounds that you like? For me personally, I use quite a high-end Razer headset, and I didn't notice anything spectacular about the sound effects or the music at all. Even the voice acting's a bit ropey, I think. Let me see, what else do we have? Dicler says, best story-driven shooter of this generation. Could be BioShock of the PS4 generation. Ooh, that's like quite a big thing to say, you know, BioShock versus Metro. Now that could be an entire video topic on its own rather, but it's clear to me that I think looking at Metacritic, Metro Exodus seems to have divided gamers. People are leaving either 10 out of 10 majority or 0 out of 10. That seems to be pretty balanced, and then there's a few 6s and 7s right there in the middle as you're going through the comments. My personal opinion is this. It's a terrible start. Like I said earlier in this video, worst experience on a live stream I've ever had. If it gets patched and things clear up, I would love nothing more than to have an evening soaked full of Metro Exodus joy. I would love it. Unfortunately as well, I'm just going to give you a little bit of information. I was seeing people comment on Twitter that with this game you get a dynamic theme included for your PlayStation. Even that wasn't working. Like, people couldn't even get the theme working. Anyway, I think I've said enough, and I hope that I've conveyed my point that on launch it is terrible. Fingers crossed for a patch. But let me know what you guys think of Metro Exodus, and please tell me what console you're playing on, or are you gaming through this on the PC? Thank you very much for watching. I will be back on Wednesday for more juicy gaming content. Please thump that subscribe button, it would make me very happy, and share this video using hashtag TheGebs24. In the last giveaway I did with the loaded game and the little channel card, I've contacted that person, Magic Ferret, on Twitter, and I'm waiting for a reply, but we'll be doing more giveaways very soon. But for now, have a good one, gamers. I will see you out there. My name is Gemma. Take care. See you soon.